So our new subject, that is in this semester we are going to study basic survey. Okay, so this is our first subject. Under this there are 4 to 5 units that we will deal one by one. In the first unit, that is the basic terminology related to introduction part related to surveying. Why surveying is important, what is its use, and all those things. What are the basic principles, what are the different instruments that we are going to use. Next, that is the chain surveying. Next unit, that is the plane table surveying. Compass survey. Similarly, next one is the labeling and contouring, and the last one is the area and volume. So basically these 5 units as given as per the syllabus we have to study. The first one is the basic introduction, next is chain surveying. From the name itself it's clear that we are going to use the chain for the survey purpose. So that is the chain surveying. So let us start the first unit. That is there are 2 words. The main is surveying. What is surveying? What is the meaning of surveying? In the day-to-day life also we comes across through this word survey. Survey means just the collection of some data. So similarly, in context of civil engineering, if we have to design something, whether it's a building, whether it's a canal, whether it's a road, whether it's a railway track, so the demographic data we collect. Demographic data like there may be up and downs. So what is the rise, what is the fall, what is the rise, what is the slope, up, down gradient, what is the up gradient, relation between the 2 points. So all these data means relative position between 2 points. If there are 2 points in the terms of civil we are going to define. So what is the distance, what is the angle, with those 2 terms we calculate. That comes under the surveying. So basically it is defined as it is the art of defining relative position. Defining relative position between 2 points. Relative position, there is a word that is the relative, whether it's up or down, what is the distance and all those things. Now, only because if we are going to introduce some point location, so with respect to anyone, suppose if I are telling you that someone is at 5 meter distance, okay, so this is all about the definition. So in the next class or next session, we will study about the types of surveying and the classification of surveying based on the different criteria. Thank you.